Some cars are fast, some cars are beautiful, okay? And then there are cars that feel like history moving at full throttle. This right here is one of them, the Ferrari 488 Spider. A supercar that represents the closing chapter of something Ferrari will never repeat again. A mid-engine twin-turbo V8 Ferrari built in an era where sound, emotion, and raw sensation still mattered more than algorithms and electric motors. And before we even talk numbers, specs, or price, let me ask you something. When was the last time a car made your heart rate spike before it even moved? Before we dive in, do me a favor. If you love cars that still feel alive, hit the like button and subscribe to the Next Gear channel. You are going to want to be here for what comes next. Ferrari mid-engine V8 cars are not new. This story goes back decades. Back to a time when the Ferrari 308 became an icon not just because of performance, but because it lived on television screens, posters, and bedroom walls. That car defined what a mid-engine Ferrari should feel like. Lightweight, dramatic, and emotional. But the roots go even deeper. Ferrari once built mid-engine cars under a different name entirely, honoring Enzo Ferrari's son, Dino. Those early V6 cars did not even wear Ferrari badges. Today, they are legends. And that lineage leads directly to this moment, to the 488 Spider. This car exists at a turning point. After this generation, Ferrari moved on. Smaller engines, hybrid systems, more efficiency, more complexity, but fewer cylinders. The 488 is one of the final expressions of Ferrari's turbocharged V8 philosophy before the world changed, and that alone makes it special. Look at it and notice something immediately. It is not red. Some people will call that sacrilege, but Ferrari design does not depend on color. This Grigio metallic paint shows every curve, every surface, every aerodynamic decision Ferrari engineers made. The headlights are razor thin, sculpted to pull air and light with equal precision. The front splitter is not decoration. It is a dual-plane aerodynamic system inspired directly by Formula One. Air is managed, shaped, and weaponized before the car even reaches speed. The Ferrari badge sits proudly on the nose, carrying nearly a century of racing obsession. Enzo Ferrari never wanted to build road cars. He wanted to build race cars. Production cars were simply a way to fund competition. That mindset still lives here. Every vent, every opening, every surface has a job to do. As you move along the body, the airflow becomes even more dramatic. Functional channels carved into the hood release pressure and increase downforce. Massive carbon ceramic brakes hide behind lightweight forged wheels, clamped by bright yellow Brembo calipers. These are not brakes you gently use. These are brakes that erase speed. Along the side, the Scuderia shields remind you where this car comes from. Ferrari's racing stable. The door handles are sculpted into the body, blending design and aerodynamics into a single motion. Even the exposed mechanical key entry feels deliberate, almost defiant in an age of full digital control. Then you reach the rear, wide, muscular, purposeful. Air intakes feed the twin-turbo. V8 mounted just inches behind your spine. The rear design avoids unnecessary wings, relying instead on clever airflow management. The diffuser looks like it escaped directly from a race car. Twin exhaust outlets sit low and wide, ready to announce every throttle input to the world. Lift the rear hatch, and there it is. The heart of the machine. A 3.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 producing 661 horsepower and 561 pound-feet of torque. Power flows through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission. 0 to 60 happens in 2.7 seconds. Top speed exceeds 205 miles per hour. Quarter-mile passes disappear in just over 10 seconds. These are not just numbers. They are warnings. The sound is different from older, naturally aspirated Ferraris. Turbocharging softens the edge slightly, so Ferrari pipes real engine sound directly into the cabin. Not simulated, not artificial, just mechanical violence delivered honestly. Step inside, and the philosophy continues. No giant infotainment screens. No distractions. Carbon fiber everywhere. Hand-stitched leather across every surface. The steering wheel looks like it belongs in a Formula One car, complete with shift lights, drive mode selector, suspension controls, and even turn signals built directly into the wheel. There are no stalks. Everything you need lives under your thumbs. The bright yellow tachometer dominates the view, redlining at 8,000 RPM. Carbon fiber paddles fixed to the steering column stretch behind the wheel, always exactly where you expect them to be. The seats grip you tightly, reminding you that comfort here is secondary to connection. There is even a front trunk, just enough space for weekend bags. And inside it, a plaque detailing this car's build, options, and birthplace in Maranello. That plaque matters. Ferrari does not just build cars, Ferrari builds artifacts. On the road, the 488 Spider feels immediate. Boost builds fast. Shifts snap violently. Acceleration feels endless. The steering feeds information constantly, telling you exactly what the front tires are doing. The brakes feel supernatural, scrubbing speed with shocking ease. Every input feels amplified, sharpened, and returned to you with clarity. Drop the hardtop and the experience transforms again. The sound becomes immersive. The sense of speed multiplies. Every throttle press feels like a launch sequence. The car does not just move forward, it attacks the horizon. This is not about being faster than everything else. This is about how it makes you feel while doing it. That is why a Ferrari is a Ferrari. You cannot measure that on a spec sheet. When this car was new, it carried a price well above $300,000. Today, examples like this sit just under that mark, depending on options and condition. The question becomes simple. If you are going to buy a used supercar, does it get better than this? Before we wrap up, hit like if this car made your pulse rise even a little, and subscribe to the Next Gear channel for more machines that still have a soul. So now it is your turn. As a pre-owned supercar, is the Ferrari 488 Spider the ultimate choice, or would you go a different direction? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And remember, Some cars are transportation, others are experiences. This one is history on 4 wheels. I will see you on the next gear.